Get ready to explore 25 indie mobile games that will blow your mind with their crazy and innovative ideas. From mind-bending puzzles to wacky adventures, this compilation is packed with games that push the boundaries of creativity. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned for more gaming goodness. Let's dive into the madness. We're kicking off our list at number 25 with Oddmar. This Viking-themed platformer is not just a feast for the eyes with its stunning hand-drawn animations, but its crazy idea lies in how it blends Norse mythology with an emotional storyline. Oddmar's quest to find his place in Valhalla leads him through magical forests and mind-bending puzzles. Moving on to number 24, we have Sky, Children of the Light. This game takes the concept of social interaction to a whole new level. Imagine exploring vast, ethereal landscapes with players from around the world, all without a single word spoken. The crazy idea here is its focus on non-verbal communication, where you build relationships with gestures and light. At number 23, Hellfire takes the concept of an arena shooter and plunges it straight into the depths of chaos, literally. The crazy idea here is that you're not just in any battlefield, you're battling it out in the fiery pits of hell. The game's twist lies in its hellish setting and the arsenal of demonic powers at your disposal. Next up at number 22 is Cookies Must Die, and trust me, this game is as crazy as its name suggests. In this fast-paced action game, you're battling mutant cookies with superhuman strength and reflexes. The crazy idea here is the mix of physics-based gameplay with over-the-top action, where every move feels unpredictable and chaotic. Coming in at number 21 is Fez, a game that flips the very concept of perspective on its head, quite literally. The crazy idea behind Fez is its 2D to 3D gameplay mechanic, where you rotate the world around you to solve puzzles and explore. Available only on iOS. At number 20, we have Life Gallery, a game that's as haunting as it is artistic. The crazy idea here is the use of interactive paintings to tell a dark and twisted story. Every piece of art in this game reveals a part of the narrative, and it's up to you to piece together the disturbing tale. The game is paid on iOS, but free on Android. Number 19 is Juicy Realm, a game that takes the traditional roguelike genre and infuses it with a bizarre twist fighting against sentient fruits. The crazy idea here is how this game mixes adorable graphics with intense bullet hell action. It's colorful, chaotic, and totally unpredictable. Each run is a fresh experience filled with juicy battles. At number 18, we dive into the eerie world of Horror Tale 1. This game takes the classic horror formula and adds a crazy twist. You're a kid trying to survive in a town where children are mysteriously disappearing. The crazy idea here is the combination of survival horror with a coming-of-age story where you avoid a terrifying kidnapper. Coming in at number 17 is Desire, a monochrome adventure that's as emotionally charged as it is visually unique. The crazy idea here is the use of a black and white world to explore themes of color and emotion. You play as Desire, a boy born without the ability to see color, and the game's narrative-driven puzzles delve into deep philosophical themes. Number 16 is Never Alone, Kai Edition, an iOS exclusive game that takes you on a journey through Alaskan indigenous culture. The crazy idea here is how the game uses traditional folklore to create a beautiful, atmospheric platformer. You're not just playing a game, you're experiencing a cultural tale that's been passed down through generations. At number 15, we have Bistro Heroes, a game that blends RPG mechanics with cooking. The crazy idea here is the combination of combat and culinary arts. You're gathering ingredients from monsters you defeat, then using them to create dishes that boost your character's stats. It's a quirky, charming mix of action and strategy. Next up at number 14 is Don't Starve, Pocket Edition. The crazy idea here is the brutal, unforgiving world where everything wants to kill you, and the only way to survive is to outwit the environment. With its unique gothic art style and no hand-holding gameplay, this game is a test of your strategic thinking and resourcefulness. Coming in at number 13 is the Bonfire Forsaken Lands, a game that combines survival, strategy, and simulation in a beautifully minimalistic world. The crazy idea here is the blend of night and day gameplay, where you're building and managing a settlement by day and defending it from terrifying creatures by night. At number 12, we have Returner 77, a game that redefines the sci-fi puzzle genre. The crazy idea here is its cinematic approach to storytelling, where you're one of the last survivors of Earth, exploring an alien spacecraft. The game's stunning visuals and intricate puzzles make it feel like you're playing through a blockbuster movie. Number 11 is Sandship Crafting Factory, a game that takes automation to a new level of complexity. The crazy idea here is building and managing a massive sandship, a mobile factory that travels across a desert planet. You're not just crafting items, you're designing entire production lines and exploring a post-apocalyptic world. Kicking off our top 10 is Dandara Trials of Fear Edition, a game that flips the platformer genre on its head, literally. The crazy idea here is the gravity-defying movement where you're not bound by the usual rules of platforming. Instead, you leap from surface to surface, navigating a world that defies physics. At number 9, we have Human Fall Flat, a game that turns physics into pure chaos. The crazy idea here is the intentionally awkward control scheme, which makes even the simplest tasks hilariously difficult. Whether you're trying to climb, jump, or carry objects, the game's wonky physics turn every action into a slapstick comedy routine. Coming in at number 8 is Terraria, a game that's often described as a 2D Minecraft but with a crazy twist. The crazy idea here is the sheer depth of its world building and exploration. Unlike many sandbox games, Terraria's world is packed with secrets, from hidden caves to legendary bosses, each requiring different strategies to conquer. At number 7, we have Dungeon Munchies, a game that combines dungeon crawling with a bizarre cooking mechanic. The crazy idea here is that you're not just defeating monsters, you're cooking and eating them to gain their powers. The dishes you prepare give you special abilities, turning the traditional RPG leveling system into a culinary experiment. Moving on to number 6, we enter the mesmerizing world of GRIS. This game is a stunningly beautiful platformer with a crazy idea at its core, using colors to symbolize emotions. As you progress through the game, you restore color to a world that represents the protagonist's inner journey through grief. Breaking into our top 5, we have Stardew Valley. This farming simulator might seem straightforward at first, but the crazy idea here is the incredible depth and variety of gameplay. Whether you're farming, fishing, or forming relationships with the townsfolk, the game offers an endless array of activities that make it more than just a simple farming game. At number 4 is Limbo, a game that redefines the horror genre with its minimalist approach. The crazy idea in Limbo is the use of monochromatic visuals and simple mechanics to create an atmosphere of dread and unease. You play as a boy navigating a nightmarish world filled with deadly traps and haunting imagery. Coming in at number 3 is Cuphead, a game that looks like it's straight out of a 1930s cartoon. The crazy idea here is its combination of old school animation with brutally difficult gameplay. This game is available on Google through an APK file that you can download to your mobile device. At number 2, we have Dead Cells, a game that combines the best elements of roguelikes and Metroidvania games into one crazy package. The crazy idea here is its Roguevania design, where each death sends you back to the beginning, but with new skills and knowledge to progress further. And finally, at number 1, we have Hades, a game that has taken the indie gaming world by storm. The crazy idea here is its combination of deep narrative with roguelike gameplay. As you fight your way out of the underworld, you'll encounter gods, uncovering stories and relationships that evolve with each run. Hades was developed by an indie studio and is now available on iOS. And that's a wrap on our mind-blowing journey through 25 indie mobile games. Remember, you can find these gems on Google Play and the Apple Store. Don't forget to check out our previous videos for more gaming awesomeness. Keep the adventure going and stay tuned for our next epic adventure. Like, subscribe, and join the gaming revolution.